Hi, welcome to the new video. I am Rohit Desai, co-founder of JB Experts. In this video, we are going to discuss on shipping data, VAT data or GST data. So how do you get buyers or how do you close data or how do you close deals and how do you exactly, what are the infos that you can use it from these kind of database? That's all what we are going to discuss on this video. So many times people have already seen this. There are shipping data available in the market, but they don't know exactly how to use it. So what you can do is, so you can buy it in an open market. There are a lot of other companies who provide you from these all shipping data which is available. Get the samples, check it out and then start working with them. So these are something that you can do. But along with this, there are also situations that many other companies provides you a big data where they say like, okay, pay lakh or 2 lakh for a year, 2 years, something like that. That's not really required. The buyers are going to be the repeated buyers and there are a lot more information that is more than sufficient for you to pay this data. This will cost you somewhere around plus or minus 1,000, 2,000 or the least you can get it for 500. So these are all the data. But again, what a month data you're looking for, that's also a point, but still consider it. These are all data which will be helpful. But so here we work as JB Experts, we work on 4 pointers. One is who is the suppliers, who is buying, who is exporting the product, and whom is exporting to, and the importer who has imported the product, who is he going to supply. These are all something that we verify. So even further, if you want to know like, okay, if that guy has exported, has shipped to the local market, either he is doing it a B2C or a B2B, even that is also something that we can track down. So if these informations are already in your hand, what is the supplier is supplying, what is the exporter is exporting, at what price the importer is buying, and what is the importer is selling in that market. So you can see, is it a B2B business is good or a B2C business is good. Based on that, you can do the whole calculations. So data are available in the market. Just the thing is like people are not aware of it, or if they are aware, they are not able to understand how to utilize these data. So that's the major problem what I really face through. Okay, many people, many exporters comes to me like, sir, if you do it, we are getting the orders. If we do, we try it out from ourselves, we are not able to catch it up because the way you operate the data and the volume what you operate is way different. If you are sending out only 20, 50 emails in a day, that's not really going to work it out. We are sending lakhs together per day, so that's where the volume is. So based on that, there are a lot of infos that we help with. So this is one of it. So here, when you get these data, what you can do, either you need to check when is the data, what is the period of the data, and then what is the type of it. Is it an import or export data? If you are an importer, then you need to buy the importer data. If you are an exporter, then you have to get the exporter's data. So then which month it is, and then which is the port that is being loaded, and then which is the shipping data and the port code and the shipping bill number, then shipping bill date and the HSN code and the product or the description, and then the quantity that is being exported, the unit, the pricing per unit, the currency what is being dealt with, and what is the FOB value in INR, the invoice number, then which is the port that is being dispatched to. This is the loading port and there is a receiving port. So which is the country that is being exported and who are the buyers here. These are the buyers and these are the consignees details. Where are they from? And then who is the CHA's name, the IEC code of that company who has been dealing this export. This is the company, this is the address of the company, this is the place, this is the pin code, this is the phone number, this is the email ID, this is the name of the consignee or the contact person of the company, or 99% of the time it will be the CHA only, so it's okay. Then we have the export contact person, establishment, and the IEC PAN card, if that's something which is not really required, but still you can check on this. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, after getting these data, what I'll say is, one, the HSN code, it should match my HSN code, and I'll get the information about what are the packagings are exported from Indian market. What are the varieties of packagings should be available, so I can also plan it. So Moringa, look at this, these are the old data, I'm just saying whatever is coming up here. Green tea with cardamom, green tea with ginger, green tea with moringa. So there are varieties that you can deal in. Many people don't even know what is there is a combination of tea and moringa, the green tea and moringa. So this is a great products that is the global demand is there for it. Okay, so and many time people look at saying that, sir, do we have to do it a full container? Look at the quantities here. It's 10 kg, 100 kg, 100 pieces, 10 pieces, 600 kg. So these are the volumes that you can deal in. That is absolutely fine. And if you see the packaging here, so if you can see this 60 grams tin. So 60 grams, sorry, 30 grams. 30 grams into, if I have to say, if it sent out 100 pieces. So it's nothing but 3 kgs, right? So if you can calculate all of this, so you'll get to know what is exactly the shipping volume, which is the route they have used, and what is the price they have exported. Is this in your price range or not? And then looking towards all the details, and the freight forwarder details also you'll get it here. So even if you want the same freight forwarder to handle your shipment, you can contact them. So these are all the details, you have it here, but you don't get the supplier's details here. You just get the exporter, importer, and what is the product has been exported, and when it has been exported, at what price, the FOB value, you will get it here. So that accordingly you can work it around. So FOB value is that just take off the local transportation from where the factory has come in. So you will get to see what is the FOB value is, right? So do the basic calculation. X works minus FOB is the difference. So just minus that up. So it should be good to go. And if you have all of this information in place, you can take a better decisions. And if you need a better details, more analytics required, you can put a request. We can help you with that too. Okay, I'll show you the VAT details. So this is the VAT details, or we call it as GST in India. So, but we can get the same data from the global market where they have filed the VAT details, whom they have supplied. So the importer is buying it. So we have the VAT number of the importer. Then who is he going to bill? That also details we can get. And later we can even, if you want the further step, we can even check if they have supplied to someone else. So those details are cumulatively, you'll be able to get it. And then you can make a better decisions on it. So if that is all that you want to do it by yourselves, or else you can outsource it to us, we can handle it. So for example, we have a GST number here, or the VAT number of a particular customer, when the invoice has been billed, and what is the date, and the other values, the total value, the tax value, and the tax amount, and then which is the company that has been billed for. So what we have seen is many times we have not even focused on those companies. We have never thought of that. Like, okay, these companies buy this product. But when we use spy on your competitors, you get to see all the list and check out where are they supplying, who are the buyers. Can approach those buyers? I can make the business with them? Then yes, if that's a possibility, then please go and work with them. So you have never thought of it. What I always do is, if once these data are in front, so what I ask is, there is a competitor analysis team. So we share the data to them, and my sales team will get in touch with these guys, find out their website, find out their emails, find the contact person, his phone number, call him, tap him, email him, send him connections on LinkedIn. If he's available on his social media, on Instagram or Facebook or wherever, just send out a message all across. If a person is active on any of the platforms, he will communicate, or else my team will keep following up on the email, on the call. So that should be good enough for us. So there are possibilities that even after doing this, you'll be not getting business. It's just because your product is not good efficient as your competitor products are. So you need to look at, if your product is good, then comparing to your competitors, then yes, you can really work it out, or else it's going to be a challenging. If your quality is not so great as even your competitor, then probably why should a buyer should shift? So that question you need to answer first. What is the problem that you're solving better than your competitor? So only in that case you're going to have some benefits, or else there is no advantage there. Either your prices are not low, your qualities are not good, or your logistic operations are not good, your delays are not being managed. So in both the situations, like, why do I shift my supplier? Whatever the pain I have, I'll let work with the same supplier instead of getting you into the picture. So these are all something that you need to understand. With all this basic data, you can spy each and everything, and even what the supplier has purchased, like the supplier has, who is the suppliers, what is the price that he is giving it to the exporter, what the exporter is billing it for, what is the importer is purchasing, where the importer is selling it, and which are the buyers that they are getting it in the local market. So you can approach this and plan it out, and then see whether, many times we have took a decision to establish the company in that country because there was an advantage if I be in the local market. If I establish my company in the Germany, so if I procure the products in India to an exporter, to the importer, I send it him, and then he makes more money there. Instead of that, once we see those data, like, okay, these are two extreme margins, because whenever we negotiate, he doesn't give me any margin good. Like, there is no good margin for it. So when I look into the data and see like, okay, this guy is making more money than me, or he's making really good money, then why I'm leaving this opportunity? For me, just the cost is to establish a company in Germany. So I founded a people, I had some contacts there, connected with them, and we started a company there, and we started shipping the product from India to all the way to our Germany company, and they have been managing the warehouse, and they started distributing it across the market. We had a good enough decent margins there. So this is where you will get informations to see what extent of investment that you have to put in the other market. Either you're going to handle it from your own company, or you need to just export it because there is no big margins left. For example, we get to see that, okay, even I'm selling at 4 rupees, he's selling at 5 rupees. For 1 rupee, do I need to invest the company there? Not really. That's not a big margin. When I'm giving at 50 rupees and he's selling at 230 rupees and still he's negotiating the prices on me, then I'm like, okay, there is a big margins there. Why someone wants to still squeeze so that he can make the good margins there? It's better you get into that market and try it out, because the margins are good. If you can create the volume there, you can get the orders, you can manage the whole cycle, then pretty good enough. You can just go ahead with it. But establishing a company in the international market is not that easy. You need to go with all the compliances, rules, regulations, and all of it. We have people. If you want to establish your company in some other markets, please get in touch with us. We can help you with that too. Okay. So these data will help you with understanding what is the purchase being sold, what the products are being sold, and many times you don't get these data here, like invoice value. We get HSN code, and in global data, HSN code is being mentioned. Along with that, they mention the VAT number. They don't mention the invoice number. So if the HS code is mentioned there, we get to see what is the VAT that is being charged. Then we go with the back calculations. For example, if GST is like the VAT is 10% and the value is $10 is being paid to the government. So in that case, what do we do? A reverse calculation. Okay, on what he has paid 10. So if it's a 10% VAT, then automatically the tax is 10%. So we go back doing the back calculation, which is 100 rupees. So we get to know the prices of what is being sold by doing a reverse calculation or a forward calculation. If you have any one of these details, you'll be able to calculate what exactly the products are sold in the market, and then you're good to go. Okay. These are the advantages, and this is where the whole business is. If you're still going on a traditional way, it's absolutely fine. You can try it out, but to speed it up, you can do this. If there is a road which has a limit of 20, you're going at 20 kilometer speed, good. That's a full efficiency. But when the road is permitted around 200 kilometer speed and still you're at 20, then yeah, there is something really wrong with your business. Okay. End of the day, it's your business. You need to take a call for it. If you need any help from us, we are right here. Just give us a call on the description number for the data, for anything else, or exporter on record or off the record plans are already available. So please go ahead and enroll and start working with us and grow your business. So all the headaches, it's not only you who has to suffer it. We can help you with further. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please hit a like button and subscribe to our channel. Catch you up in the next coming videos. See you there. Bye-bye.